Hey everyone, welcome back to Fiction. I'm your host Subhankar. Cancelling good shows. Will it ever end, right? Recently, Netflix cancelled their show Archive 81 just after one season, and I am flustered because I loved the series. Well, can't do anything about that, but anyway, there is so much to discuss about Archive 81. And so today we look into the cult depicted in the series, the Vos Society, and its probable real-life inspirations. Fair warning though, there are spoilers ahead in this video. So, now let's begin. The Vos Society is an enigmatic cult consisting of creepy members and despicable rituals. Basically, the cultists follow an otherworldly entity known as Caligo, who is a god to some and a demon to others. I think he is probably not a god. Also, his realm, the other world, is a dark and dangerous place. For every ritual, they would wait for the comet Charon to pass over Earth, at which point they would offer a human sacrifice along with the blood of a Baldung witch. Apparently, that would open a door between the worlds and Caligo would enter our world and solve all of humanity's problems. But we all know how it goes. This all began in the 1920s, started by the Vos family and most notably Iris Vos. The idea behind the Vos Society is based on the subjects like occultism, parapsychology, theurgy. So while we are on those topics, we need to mention the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, commonly known as the Golden Dawn, which was a secret society during the 19th and the 20th century. Their practices of rituals and magic have inspired several modern-day traditions that are at the core of Wicca and Thelma. While the creators of Archive 81 say that there is no real-life inspiration from cults and secret societies, but one may be quite reluctant to accept that when they think of an utterly heinous and sinister cult. I am talking about the Heaven's Gate cult. I cannot express how absurd and insane this cult or religious movement was. Have you heard of UFO religion? Well, the followers of such religion believed in extraterrestrials or simply aliens and revere them just like deities or angels. The famous, or rather infamous, Heaven's Gate cult is classified as a UFO religion. It was founded in 1974 by Bonnie Nettles and Marshall Applewhite, who went on a spiritual journey and identified themselves as the two witnesses of Revelation. These are two individuals mentioned in the book of Revelation who will accomplish God's work. The followers believed that they could transform into immortal extraterrestrial beings by foregoing their human nature, and they would ascend to heaven. What that meant was that they would be biologically and chemically transformed into alien beings, and that a spacecraft would come to Earth, take them to heaven, and voila, they have reached the next level. But following the death of Bonnie Nettles, their beliefs changed, that it was not ascension of the physical body, but of the soul and consciousness to heaven. However, this expected ascension did not happen for some time, so the group size started to shrink, and the remaining members shut themselves off from the society and lived a communal life. In 1996, they settled in San Diego, and they came to know that the recently discovered Hale-Bopp comet would pass by Earth in 1997. They believed that a UFO or a spacecraft would follow this comet, and thus they realized that this was their time to ascend to heaven. Then the most gruesome thing happened. In March 1997, all the 39 members took poison in a ritualistic manner when the comet was closest to Earth, thus taking their own lives so that their souls could transport to the spacecraft and then to heaven. The group, consisting of 21 women and 18 men, did this suicide ritual over 3 days in groups of 15, 15, and 9. Well, that was something. I don't know about you, but if someone told me that I would become basically immortal through these crackpot theories, I would start running in the opposite direction. Then there is the notorious Blackburn cult, started in 1922 by Mae Otis Blackburn and her daughter Ruth, who claimed that they were communicated by the archangels Gabriel and Michael and were charged to write books revealing the mysteries of heaven and earth and life and death. Reportedly, they performed animal sacrifices, strange rituals, and also tried to resurrect a 16-year-old girl who died of natural causes. Wheeler Rhodes was a daughter of cult members whose body was preserved in spices and salt while being surrounded by the bodies of 7 dead dogs. The cult was also accused of killing a member in an oven, poisoning another during a ceremony, and making several other members disappear. So those were some real cults that seemed similar to me in terms of practices and rituals that are done by the Vos Society. I mean, not totally similar, but some hints of it. Do let me know if I have missed anything or forgot to mention a similar cult. Thank you for watching and see you soon.